Hi, I'm Marc, and today I have another exciting classic novel for you, and it's on request. Hi, Cthulhu. The Case of Charles Dexter Ward is a novella written by H.P. Lovecraft, one of the most influential horror writers of the 20th century. Although Lovecraft completed the story in 1927, it remained unpublished during his lifetime and was first published posthumously in 1941. The novella is considered one of Lovecraft's longer and more complex works, showcasing his unique blend of cosmic horror and gothic storytelling. The story revolves around the titular character Charles Dexter Ward, a young man living in Providence in Rhode Island during the late 18th century. Charles becomes increasingly obsessed with uncovering the secrets of his ancestry and exploring the history of his family, particularly his sinister and long-deceased ancestor, Joseph Curwen. As Charles delves deeper into his genealogical research, he begins to exhibit strange behavior and becomes detached from reality. Driven by his insatiable curiosity, Charles delves into dark rituals, necromancy, and forbidden knowledge. As his mental state deteriorates, his physical appearance starts to resemble that of his ancestor Joseph Curwen, raising questions about his connection to the past. Charles's concerned family enlists the help of a family friend and physician, Dr. Marinus Bicknell Willett, to investigate the mysterious changes in Charles's behavior and appearance. Dr. Willett's investigation leads him to uncover Joseph Curwen's dark practices and the nature of his supernatural powers. He discovers that Curwen had discovered the secret of immortality and uses forbidden rituals to resurrect himself and manipulate the fabric of reality. As Dr. Willett digs deeper, he unravels a hidden world of occult practices, eldritch entities, and ancient horrors lurking beneath the surface of Providence. The Case of Charles Dexter Ward is a chilling tale that delves into themes of forbidden knowledge, ancestral curses, and the human pursuit of power beyond mortal comprehension. Lovecraft's narrative style creates an atmosphere of dread and mystery, gradually building tension as the story progresses. The novella showcases Lovecraft's signature blend of psychological horror, cosmic entities, and his renowned Cthulhu mythos, which forms the backdrop of many of his works. The Case of Charles Dexter Ward stands as one of Lovecraft's most atmospheric and intriguing stories, exploring themes of identity, madness, and the consequences of delving too deeply into forbidden knowledge. It continues to be celebrated as a classic in the horror genre and a significant contribution to Lovecraft's mythos. The Case of Charles Dexter Ward has been adapted into film on several occasions, although it's worth noting that some adaptations take liberties with the original story. And I got a few examples for you. First, I have The Haunted Palace from 1963. Directed by Roger Corman, this film is loosely based on Lovecraft's novella. It stars Vincent Price as Charles Dexter Ward, who inherits his ancestor Joseph Curwen's mansion. The film combines elements from Lovecraft's story with elements from Edgar Allan Poe's work, specifically The Case of Charles Dexter Ward and The Haunter of the Dark. And then we have The Resurrected from 1991. Directed by Dan O'Bannon, this adaptation stays more faithful to Lovecraft's novella. It follows the story of Charles Dexter Ward, portrayed by Chris Sarandon, as he becomes obsessed with his ancestors' dark practices. The film captures the atmosphere of Lovecraftian horror and has been praised for its eerie atmosphere and effective storytelling. And there is Cthulhu from 2007. This independent film, directed by Dan Gildark, presents a modern-day adaptation of Lovecraft's themes. While not a direct adaptation of The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, it incorporates elements from Lovecraft's work and explores the themes of ancestral secrets and forbidden knowledge. But it's worth mentioning that Lovecraft's work, including The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, have been a significant influence on horror cinema and have inspired numerous filmmakers over the years. While there may not be a direct, faithful adaptation of the novella, Lovecraft's themes, atmosphere, and the cosmic horror continue to inspire filmmakers in creating their own interpretation of his works. And a movie with Vincent Price is always worth it. And if you want to know about more exciting books, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.